and welcome everybody to the Brightburn YouTube Academy, where we ask you to dig deeper, dream bigger, and burn brighter. As you know, we are in a series right now called What You Can and Can't Control. And the subject is today, the challenges that you accept for yourself. So, right now in our world, this new generation, very triggered, very emotional. They wear their emotions on their sleeve, and they are emotionally and mentally weak people. Sorry to say. They often ask the world to change around them instead of them having to make changes for themselves. They accept really no challenges to themselves. Anything uncomfortable or disconcerting, they push back on. And often they push back on with extreme emotions, with extreme actions, and sometimes violent. Now, I say all that to say this. Human history is awash of humans meeting challenges and conquering them. A lot of challenges that we don't have to face today. We don't. In fact, the strong men of our society who built this country, who built this mentally as well as physically and emotionally, they made it easy for us, less challenging for us. So unless you pick your challenges, you will grow up being soft in this soft world. A while ago, maybe about, itching my back, about 100 years ago, maybe 120 years ago, people still had to hunt for their food and go days without eating until they found the food. They had to meet extreme challenges, extreme weather, mental challenges that tasked them physically as well as mentally and emotionally. And we're a society of couch potatoes. Believe me, as I put a finger to you, there's three fingers pointing back at me. My life is cushy compared to the people who created this country, especially the founders and the adventurers who found this country. So, how and which way can we build character is the question. Well, that's through the challenges we accept for ourselves. Because there's a lot of challenges, my friend, that are just not going to come. They don't exist anymore. And you're becoming soft. I'm becoming soft. The world is becoming soft. I mean, like in the Middle East and Africa, those people still have to, in Russia and Ukraine, those people still have to be strong. They are forced into position to have to be strong. So it is the challenges that grow us. You see, the human body is built through adversity. The human mind is built and strengthened through adversity and conquering those adversaries or the adverse situations. You know, for entrepreneurs, they have to go through a myriad of a lot of failures, but the mindset to be a successful entrepreneur, the base mindset, the basic foundation of what you need, the basic prerequisite of what you need is the mindset that says that every failure is a stepping stone to success. Every failure is a stepping stone success. In fact, you cannot be a success until you go through those failures that you're going to have to go through, those challenges to be the person or have the success you want to have. So my friend, as working out, putting stress on our body, and our body gets weakened, and it comes back stronger, that's a challenge we are accepting for ourselves. That's a stress we're putting on our body to make us stronger. So mental and emotional and physical stress, when you come through it, you are stronger. It's how you build character. So in this world today, you have to find challenges. You have to face challenges. And if you have no challenges, make some up. One of the greatest ways to challenge yourself, to get the sissy out of you, using a nice word, for that, other people will say the bitch out of you or the pussy out of you. But to be inclusive, the sissy out of you, it's going through adversity and taking on a sport like jiu-jitsu and wrestling or boxing. This taxes you emotionally, mentally, and physically, because the weak parts about you will want to give up. And every day you got to push past this stress and take your lickings and be humbled. A lot of people are just not humble today, and they have not put themselves in any position to be humbled. And when you're humbled, it builds character. You can only learn from your mistakes. You can only learn from your stresses. You know, there are people who pray to God and say, God, let me not have this problem and not have this problem, and let me not go through this trouble and that trouble. But that's a very weak Christianity, I'm sorry to say. What you have to say to God is, God, help me build character as I go through these struggles, because God is not going to keep those struggles from happening to you. They're not. He's not. There's no promise of that. His promise is to carry you through it as you walk through it. So, I want to take a moment here. Hey everyone, it's James Salazar here. Just want to take a moment and tell you about some of my other shows, some of the resources I offer, and some free things I have for you. Number one, you're probably watching on one of my YouTube channels, the James Salazar Media YouTube channel, and some of my other shows are the Brightburn YouTube Academy, where we talk about what it means to be an entrepreneur and the mindsets that you need to follow through on what you're going to do. We talk about, in the Intellectual Anarchy, we talk about religion, philosophy, and politics, because I think they're inseparable from having a more powerful intellect and identity. We also have the James Salazar Media Podcast right here, where we talk about politics, pop culture, and futurism. It's also a YouTube channel, and you can listen it on iTunes podcast. If you want to check out my coaching service, jamessalazarmedia.com. If you want to follow, if you want me to speak any social media, your event, here's this QR code. Take a picture of that, and it should link you to all my social media accounts. And what I have for free is the Brightburn Society Facebook group, where we maximize your illumination by maximizing your human potential, so people will see your light. It's a free Facebook group. Just answer the questions and join right in. I also have a free handout for you right here called How Can You Be Great at Everything You Do Blueprint. It's a free ebook. Just put your name and your email, and that will be sent right to you. It will all the links will be in the show notes of this video. So press like, press subscribe, get notified, press the notification, whatever you need to do to follow my content. I really appreciate your time. This is James Salazar signing out. So, let me sum it up for you. You're not being challenged. And people who are not challenged tend to be people with a lack of character, I'm sorry to say. And the people with a lack of character, people who are selfish and are easily triggered and easily offended, definitely make the world worse, unfortunately. So you have a moral obligation to yourself and to the world to challenge yourself. Pick your challenges. You know, like I said, join jiu-jitsu. Being choked out every day will humble you, and it will be a challenge to meet. Some of you, intellectually, maybe you want to, maybe you need to get a certification to get paid more money, and you're just avoiding it because you don't want to do the hard work. My friends, I beg of you to challenge yourself. Meet the challenge and get the reward. Some of you emotionally might have some challenges. Maybe you need to go up some people and ask for forgiveness, and maybe you need to tell people and express your disappointment with them. Whatever it is, if there's a challenge set before you, meet the challenge, and if you have none, create some, because that's how you're going to grow as a human being. That's how you're going to grow. We are a little child, and then we grow up to be an adult. It's time to do some adult shit. It's time to do what? Epic shit. And epic shit means challenging yourself. So I encourage you. What is in your control is the challenges you accept for yourself. You can lay on your ass and watch TV and eat your bonbons on your couch and not hear anything that challenges you at all or pushes back on you, and you can behave badly about it because you just don't want to hear it. You can do that. A lot of people are doing that. But I encourage you today, now, find the challenges. Some of you have a dream that you think is too challenging. My friend, meeting the challenge, the journey of meeting the challenge is rewarding. So go for it. I'm not telling you to drop your job. Keeping your job and pursuing another form of income or another part of your dream is a challenge. So therefore, do it. No one promises things are going to be easy. In fact, life is hard. But life is good at the same time. Life has its tragedies, but life has its victories as well. It has its moments that take your breath away. How do you get there? You get there by accepting challenges and meeting the challenges and creating challenges for yourself. So, my friends, this is James Salazar signing out of the Brightburn YouTube Academy. Thank you for your time, and take some challenges on. Have a good day.